This is an important message that I am sending to everyone. And now you will be the ambassadors of this message when you return home. Burkina is very popular. We live in Burkina Faso. What they want to make believe, that is not Burkina. It is what they draw to lead people to flee Burkina. And it is all Africa that they paint like that. For them, Africa is misery. Africa is war. Africa is famine. Africa is war. Who is responsible for this war? We need to unite, but they have always been there to divide us, to be able to reign better. Slavery, our ancestors lived it. To this day, we are fed up with it. But it continues. Our grandfathers were deported, tortured, and even when they had their wars, we were there to support them. They paid us in money. Others were killed when they tried to claim it. Several of them died in their villages with the consequences of the war. We have never recognized the work of Africans. Our mission is to awaken Africa. And who better than you from the diaspora to make people understand what Africa is? When I see you united in this association, I feel even more proud. Because that is all we ask for. Today our fight is to be able to unite. Because united we are strong. Divided we are weak. They have always worked to divide us. I urge you to pass on the message so that Africa can unite. We have the chance, or the bad chance, to live the war for a few years. And at some point we had to say, that's enough. We are fed up with it. We have taken our responsibilities. And we realize today, more than ever, that we have a reason to take our responsibilities. Because these armies were settled here. They have never been able, at any time, to watch our territory, to see the terrorists who came to kill us and leave, with all the means they had. And when we asked them to leave, today we have been able to acquire a good number of means that allow us to wage our war and to remove the threat, and to invade, I would say. We have been able to equip our forces and reestablish our armies. They don't like it. Of course, they will create other ways. But we are here, and we will hold on thanks to you, who are here to support us. We will always stand up, because Africans are resilient. We have suffered enough. The first thing you could do for Africa is to send a positive message. Enough looting, enough death. It is time that we unite and work. We only ask to live with dignity, to live free. Send the message to raise awareness. Some rulers always try to put their people to sleep and continue to loot their people for the benefit of the West. It has to stop. Who better than you to send this message to the different peoples? Africa must wake up. Young people must wake up and no longer allow the same policy to continue. It is not possible. Africa is still a virgin. Everything has to be done in Africa. Look at how our cities are. We can also develop our health and education systems. We can develop everything. In this rich diaspora, we have all the specialties. Today in Burkina Faso, we are thinking about setting up a polytechnic university just to train scientific engineers. I think you will be welcome to learn from your young brothers. Because as long as we do not train the youth to what we can produce and transform here, we will always remain slaves. Sovereignty is a whole. We are fighting for food self-sufficiency. Those who can invest in the agri-food industry to transform our products here, you are welcome. We produce everything here. Everything grows on our soil. We have experimented with everything for a year or so. Everything grows in Burkina Faso. Those who want to invest in agriculture are welcome. Those who want to invest in transformation are welcome. We want to transform education, because the training we are currently experiencing is from the school. They have channeled us so that intellectuals, for the most part, cannot think outside the box they have drawn. Thank God their consciousness is awakening. We need more. We need to change the education system. You are welcome. There are many other paths. They were plundering our wealth. Today we are regaining control. We will never let our wealth be plundered because we want to live. We want to see our children being cared for, educated, growing up in peace, and living in a healthy environment. We are open, and you are welcome in Africa to develop your continent, to unite your continent and pass on the message of unity. This is very important. Continue to pass on the message so that young people wake up and don't let our leaders make slaves for others. This must not be allowed. There are some countries today where we want to pass on messages. But I think your voices carry even more, because you are ambassadors wherever you are, in America, in Europe, in the Caribbean. You are ambassadors. When you speak, it can awaken. I urge you to speak. This is the mission I entrust to you to awaken the continent. Have a good stay.